What if I told you there's an opening so controversial, so unpredictable that some players think it shouldn't even exist? Meet the bird's opening, 1f4, a move that might just be chess's best-kept secret or its biggest mistake. A mistake, you might ask. Yes, you are correct. If you are not careful with this opening, you will get checkmated in 6 moves. But don't worry, I will show you how you can prevent that and more in this video, so let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off. White starts with the f4 pawn push. This is known as the bird's opening, and it's a sneaky way to control the center without committing to the traditional e4 or d4. Black responds with d5, taking control of the center. Nothing too fancy yet, but it's setting the stage for an interesting battle. White quickly develops the knight to f3, eyeing the center and preparing for the king to castle. Black does the same with nf6. Both sides are playing it safe, nothing too aggressive just yet. Now, white plays g3, preparing for a fianchettoed bishop to g2. This will help control the long diagonal and put pressure on the center. Black mirrors with g6, planning for their own bishop fianchetto. Here I fianchetto my bishop and black does the same. Then both sides castle. Kingside safety first. Okay, things are starting to get a bit more interesting now. White plays d3, reinforcing their center and preparing to strike with e4. But black isn't backing down. c5 comes in, challenging white's central pawns. We've got a tense battle over the board. White responds by developing the knight to c3, keeping control of the center. Then white pushes e4, opening up the game, and black grabs the pawn with dxe4. White takes back with dxe4, and black decides to pin white's knight with bg4. Ah, sneaky. But white has a clever response, h3, forcing the bishop to decide whether to trade or retreat. Black chooses to trade, and white recaptures with the queen. Now the queen is nicely centralized, eyeing key squares. Then black makes an aggressive move, pushing in 4 to attack the queen. But white calmly slides the queen to f2, keeping the pressure on the center. Things are heating up. Now here's where white starts really controlling the game. White pushes a 5, attacking black's knight and forcing it to retreat. White has space, development, and now black's knight is awkwardly placed. White develops the bishop to e3, improving the position before going for the attack. Black tries to consolidate by pushing their knight to f6, but white isn't letting up. nf6 plus with check. Black's forced to trade knights, and white starts gaining a significant advantage. After a few more exchanges, white ends up in a dominant position, pushing forward with the pieces. Now it's all about converting that advantage. Now we're in the endgame. At this point, white is ahead, material advantage, better positioning, and the king is starting to make its way to the center. This is where many beginners mess up, but not here. White starts pushing pawns, advancing with precision. Meanwhile, black is completely out of moves. The king comes to the center, pushing those pawns forward while the opponent is stuck trying to defend. And here it is. White advances their pawn, promoting it to a queen, and bam, checkmate. That's how you finish a game with style. And there you have it. A flawless execution of strategy, tactics, and endgame mastery. If you enjoyed watching this breakdown and learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more chess tips and game analysis. Drop a comment below. Do you want to see more games with this kind of play? Or maybe there's another opening or strategy you'd like me to cover? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep playing, keep improving,